Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new season, if you will, of the Omnibros Collectors Network. It's your boy Gio here from Manga Geekdom. Happy New Year to everybody out there in the world that's tuning in right now and watching later. Of course, tonight is the very first Omnibros stream of 2025, and I'm joined by two amazing individuals that I care a lot about. You got, I don't know which hand I'm pointing at, so I'm just going to go at random. Colleen Manga Rex, how you doing?
Doing okay. I am sick as always.
Hey, I hope you feel a little bit better now that you're here and we can take your mind off of the sickness.
Yes.
Insufferable Omnibus Collector, how you doing? I haven't seen you since last year. What's up?
Why were you hitting us with the
I was just gonna grab my face, but my hand was positioned like that.
You're hitting us with the Riddler.
Well, let me tell you how I'm doing right now.
I'm doing well. Welcome to the new year. Crazy. It's the 2nd of 2025.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I assume all of you had a wonderful New Year's Eve and all that stuff. You know what happened? I'm going to vent for just a minute, just a quick minute. Yesterday, first day of the brand new year, and I got a call like something's happening at work. You got to check it out. I'm like, I don't want to go to work. And no, something bad's happening. I'm like, okay. So I had to drive all the way to work. I was the only one there to fix an issue that wasn't even my problem to begin with. So that I wasted like 2 hours of my life yesterday working on that. And then coworkers arrived and they started to help with that stuff. And none of us were happy to be there. I'm like, hey, but we were all like, I oughta. It was one of those days yesterday. So yeah, today's much better though. So happy to be here with everybody with the live chat, all that fun stuff. Welcome. Tonight we got manga previews. We're going to talk about all the January manga releases that are coming out. A lot of interesting titles, some famous books that a lot of people have been waiting for. They were announced last year and people lost their freaking minds about them. And we're going to use them all over again tonight. But first and foremost, let's talk about our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, for another year of fantastic sponsorship. IST, your home for collected editions. You get your omnibus, true paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices that range from 42 to 50% off at times. Free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's the loyalty discount. So if you buy a book on a week-by-week basis, you get an extra 2% discount. So that 50% off book now became a 52% discounted book. You're not going to get that at the other stores. You get it at InStockTrades.com. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only at IST. Also, at some point during the month of January, we will be doing the gift card giveaway, valued at $50, open to anybody out there in the world. All you got to do is show up, hang out. We'll pick out a winner by the end of that stream. So shout out to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. Here is the main website, of course. These are your current deals of the week. You got Detective Comics Volume 4, 50% off. You got the Micronauts Omnibus Volume 3 at 46% off. All 3 covers. Holy crap. And Radiant Black Volume 6 from Image at 50% off. You got your new releases. You got some manga. You got some comics. They're all comics. I get it. And of course, you got your top sellers as well. Micronauts Volume 1 hanging strong there at the #1 spot. So shout out to InStockTrades.com.
I think that Micronauts was really like steeply discounted until like a week or so ago.
Right. It was, I believe, like $30 to get the first omnibus.
Man, and I should have, because that was one that I like was going to buy, but I just skipped out on it because I didn't care to spend that much on it.
Right.
Now I'm like, man, I should have jumped on it, but I was like not able to because it was like coming off of being broke because of buying gifts for everyone for Christmas and then going into like getting paid again. So I was like, I don't have any money until the new year.
I made a promise to the chat that I will be getting the epic versions of these books.
Okay.
So I told everybody on the Monday show I will be getting the ROM Epic Collection and the Micronauts Epic Collection. Not saying I'm going to get everything, but at least volume ones. That's a promise, because I made way too much fun of these books last year and got some people pissed off at me. So this is my payback, I guess. I'm gonna get these books and read them. And honestly, I do want to own them. I just like goofing. Some people don't get that, but whatever. Micronauts. You got some Spider-Mans, you got some Aquamans, you got some Hellboy Mans, you got some Green Lantern Man, lots of man. And of course, don't forget, there's some sales right here, clearance and damages sales, all that fun stuff. You know what it is. Go to InStockTrades.com. Shout out. All righty. I gotta ask, I always do. Anybody haul anything interesting? Could be Christmas hauls, could be New Year's Day haul. I don't know. I'm not your boss. I don't dictate what you haul, but I would like to see it because it's pretty awesome. So, you guys haul anything that the peeps would like to know about?
I did.
I'll
I
be
did, in
right
fact.
Ooh, I like the sounds of that. Bean Queenie, thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
So I can start off with what my bestie Fatima sent me. They bought it off the Japanese site, so they were able to send it to me. But it is the
Ooh.
Chihaya Furu calendar for 2025.
That is pretty badass.
And this
Love
is January. My beautiful baby girl. And then if you can see behind me,
Oh, yeah.
you get a giant poster version of it too. It's huge. It's ginormous. I mean, I can't really show
Of
this
that
big.
initial illustration or all the illustrations for the calendar?
It is a whole calendar.
Whoa, that's
So
awesome.
every month I get to rip a new one off and just keep the illustration. Maybe I'll frame them all at some point. Who knows?
Yeah, of
It's
course.
huge. And then I did also haul. I'm just gonna show the ones that I got that are new and not used, and I can just say the ones that I got used, but I'll show
Yeah.
the ones that I got new first. Let's Do It Already, Volume 3.
Nice.
Great series. Bradley's like in the corner. Me too. Volume 2 of the Hachioji Specialty, Tengu's Love.
Ooh, that's good.
This second volume was so good. I already knew that I liked it from the first volume, but I feel like the second volume has really like made the whole relationship between these two like really interesting. So this was a really good volume.
Nice.
Highly recommend the series. And then I finally found Aria of the Beach Forest Volume 1. I bought Volume 2 the other day, but there's one important thing about this series. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Cage, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, thank you so much. Secret Mind Twin, everybody. Javier, thank you so much with the goats. Appreciate it. James with the monkey and a hammer. That's Monkey Thor. Brandon, thank you so much. Hello once again. Hfield, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Kane, thank you so much. Oh, right.
Hold on.
There we go.
There is a character named Colleen.
Yo, nice. That's easily now a top tier manga.
Hell yeah. First manga character I've ever seen named Colleen.
I saw one of my name minus it was missing the last letter, letter E. But it was in Yakuza Reincarnation.
Oh.
Which I thought was pretty fun. And one of the bad guys in Fire Force has my name. And let's not forget about the Team Rocket boss as well.
And the JoJo.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say the JoJo character.
But that one has the problem with that character is it ends on a feminine.
Yeah, it's Giovanna Giorgio.
Giovanna Giorgio. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then my haul of like half price books, used books that I got were volumes 1 through 7 of Angel Sanctuary, and then volumes 4 through 8 of Descendants of Darkness, volumes 1 and 4 of Girl Got Game.
Damn.
And I think that's it. Yeah, I found a lot at the half price books. St. Louis, they always have good half price books options because oh shit. Hold on. I have 2 other things. I just realized because they're in my art book section. Okay. I found this at a half price books. Tokyo Babylon art book.
That's a big one.
Super cool illustrations inside. Really nice color on all of them.
Nice.
And then I also found Angel Sanctuary art book as well. Really nice illustrations in this one too. Angel Sanctuary is like gothic art. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Just want to show artwork. So
that's pretty sick.
Art looks amazing. And these were so cheap. I did not expect to A, find them, and B, get them so cheap. I almost forgot about those. All right. And that's all.
Just lucky as hell out here. Jealous of that Tokyo Babylon art book. Christmas, I received the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, just the 5 books. Nice.
All right, now Riley can go.
Oh,
Riley, it's your haul time. Haul time. I need to make a jingle out of it.
I probably had something else come in since last show, but these are the ones that I know came in since the last show. Like I exclaimed or interjected, I also got Let's Do It Already Volume 3. I got No Longer Heroine Volume 8. And then moving into a different direction entirely, here's some early copies of Soul Eater 17 and Soul Eater Not Volume 3. These are both the last volumes of the respective titles. So
that's not Soul Eater. I'm kidding. To play on the name, Soul Eater Not. Sorry.
Soul Eater Not.
Somebody's not gonna get it and be so confused. Like, why is he saying that to Riley? Well, he's so mean. Like,
so yeah, this is the end of both of those titles. They're both due out the first week of February, so coming out pretty soon officially. And that wraps it up. So if you've been collecting those hardcovers, that's it. And then I got the Architecture and Animation Ghibli art book.
Ooh.
I haven't looked through this one that much, but we have a Ghibli themed like bathroom. And so we were like, oh, we can have some like Ghibli books as like bathroom reading. But, yeah, there's that.
That looks great too. Yeah. Who makes that? Who publishes that?
Viz.
Viz?
Yeah. And then I did get some Lego as well, but they're all built and out there. We got there was several new ones that came out yesterday, and so we picked up 2 of the botanical sets.
Nice.
And then finally got the X-Men mansion and got that one
built. You built it already?
Yeah, it's done.
Damn, dude. All right.
And the Jaws Lego set, which was
you showed me that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that one was dope as hell. And then I need to get I was going to get it yesterday and they didn't have it at the Lego store when I went in. I was going to get the Batman 66 Batmobile. So I guess I'll just get it whenever I can. And then that's really the last big one I think that came out that I wanted to pick up, but they just announced, not really announced, but like it's been leaked that they're going to be putting out One Piece Legos later this year.
Nice. There goes your money.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 sets. The biggest one is going to be like $300 something with like 3,000 plus pieces. So I'm hoping I think because it's going to be based on the live action and probably based on the first season, I think that there's a set that's going to be over 1,000 pieces, and I think that's going to be the Sunny, or the Mary, and then I think the biggest one is going to be the Baratier, because it's a larger ship and there's potential for more minifigures. But the other thing I hauled, and I wanted to mention this because it ties into something that's going to be coming up on the show next week on our show here.
What?
Friday next week, I'm going to be on a Friday show.
What?
Luis and I are going to be talking about our favorite horror movies of the year.
What? I'll stop. Sorry.
After up watching every theatrical horror release, at least the ones that were local to us,
Nice.
I put together my list. I did a top 10, and then I was like, I'll do my top 20. So I have my top 20, and I wanted to buy physical copies of all of the movies that were in my top 10. So I got 3 of them already.
Damn.
So here's I won't say what place they are, but all 3 of these are in my personal top 10 for the year. First up is Strange Darling. This one.
Oh, wait, let me see that cover. Oh, cool.
This one's a gripping thriller that's told in a non-linear fashion. And because of that, the revelations that you get throughout the movie really make it pretty clever. I really enjoyed that one. This one is not for Colleen, is Lisa Frankenstein, because Colleen hates Cole Sprouse.
And I think everyone should.
But this is a great rom-com horror movie that balances the rom-com with the horror really well. And I want to highlight that specifically because there's another rom-com horror movie that came out this year called Your Monster. That was a great movie. It was a fun time, but it was like literally 95% rom-com and 5% horror. And so because of that, I couldn't put it on my top horror movie list because there just wasn't enough horror. But this does it magnificently. It's also set in the same universe as Jennifer's Body. There's no connective tissue except for the fact that the writer was like, yeah, this is in the same universe. So, and it has the vibe to it. So if you watch Jennifer's Body and you enjoy that one, you might like this one. It's a lot of fun. And the other one that I got is Abigail. And
I've heard of that one.
This is the one where a lot of people were worried that the trailer gave away too much because it tells you in the trailer that this girl is a vampire. But there are
what?
There are a lot more twists and turns to be had. Don't
Spoilers. Sorry.
This one is also a great time. It is action packed. If you enjoy like action packed vampire movies and like comedy in your horror, Abigail is definitely one that you will enjoy. So those are the 3 so far that are part of my top 10 that I picked up physically. I have 2 more that are on the way. 3 of them are not available physically yet. And the others, I just need to order. I just didn't have the, I was just using Amazon gift cards at the time. And I was like, oh, I'll max that out and then get the others later. But I might end up getting like, maybe even up to like 15 from this year, because there were some that I think are like worthwhile to own, even if they weren't in my top 10. And I'm hoping that some of y'all will join us on next Friday's show, to where I'm going to talk about all of the top 10. Because
not tomorrow.
Tomorrow, next week on the 10th.
So don't even think about showing up tomorrow.
Do show up tomorrow though, because we need the views.
Don't even think about it. Tomorrow, there's no need.
Boycott the show.
Boycott the show tomorrow.
For a
Make
week.
sure everyone knows.
And then come in on next Friday and be like, now I'm going to watch this.
Yeah.
But
and make sure to really stick it to them.
There's a lot of the bigger, more popular movies this year that like I didn't vibe with. So my list is maybe going to be a little surprising. I didn't even see Venom. That wasn't even. So my list might be a little surprising, and my hope is that if you're watching and you want some good recommendations, that I can maybe turn you on to a few movies that you haven't heard of yet.
Yeah. H-Field, don't feel too bad. 2024 was a horrible year. I did not see anything. I watched like 3 movies total. I didn't go to theaters, nor did I watch anything on streaming platforms. Nothing. So don't feel too bad.
I think we went on average more than once a week.
That's awesome.
I need to get back to doing that.
That's a lot of money too when you think about it, because you're gonna buy the physical copy too.
But when you do it on, like, if you have a subscription service thing to like AMC, it's like $20 a month. So as long as you watch 2 movies, you're already paying for that. And so it's like we wind up watching like 5 movies, 6 movies a month. And it's great. And it's also like most of the movies that we went and saw were not like the huge blockbuster films. So usually we were in pretty empty theaters. So we didn't have to worry about all the like anxiety that a lot of people have about like sharing space with other people. And
I'm so jealous. Yeah.
the theaters that we have here are all updated. So pretty much every single movie, we're in a theater with reclining seats, and some of them even have like seat heaters on your butt. So
oh my God, what are you doing to me? I'm just jealous.
Being cold. So it's great. The experience was great. And like there are some movies that I would say, like Nosferatu, you have to see that in theaters. That's a theater experience.
I need to.
Others, you don't need to see them in theaters. There's a movie called Rumors that came out this year. Don't fucking watch it. It's terrible. There's others that I'd say the same thing to, but there are a lot of them that were really great. I like.
Here's a movie you should watch that isn't a horror movie. It's called Monkey Man, and it stars Dev Patel, and it's amazing.
Nice.
And you can get it on Amazon.
And you should watch. You should also watch Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
You should also watch Challengers if you haven't. I watched that on New Year's Eve, and it was great. You
should also watch. I don't know. I got nothing. Sorry.
You tried.
2 horrors made my top 15 movies of the year: Romulus and Alien Romulus. Twice?
Both. Alien Romulus was so good it was on the list twice.
How scary is Nosferatu? Asking as a horror movie weenie.
It's not a jump scare movie. It's like a.
If you've ever seen a Robert, is it Eggers or Eggers?
I say Eggers, but
I always say Eggers. If you've ever seen a movie by him, so that's The Witch or The Lighthouse, I imagine it's probably like that.
Yeah,
where it's like creepy, but it's not scary.
Keep in mind it's a vampire story, so it's not gonna spook you too hard, I think.
I'm trying to think of like how I described, like, it's a very like dark drama that, like, when I watched it, I recommend going to theaters because like you're in that environment where it is dark. You have like, it's a dark movie. And so in a dark room with a dark screen where like there's not a lot of color in the film, I think it really stands out really well. And then you have just the booming audio that helps to like make you feel like you are being physically gripped by this film. At least that's how I felt. Like it grabbed me and pulled me in and didn't let me go until the end. It's fantastic. The performances throughout the film itself. Apparently some people going in have been like laughing at certain parts that are not meant to be funny at all, and I'm like glad that my audience didn't do that. But
that's why I hate going to the movies these days.
Just go for a show, like if you can get like a midday show, usually you'll probably be like one of the only people there, and usually the people that go at that time, like in the middle of the day rather than the evening, they're going with purpose. So it's like, I'm going because I want to see this movie,
right?
And they're usually not going to be disruptive. Or they're going to be taking it in the way that it's meant to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to like when we saw Wicked, for instance, we went on a Friday night and it was packed, and the person next to us was like the mom, and she was on her phone the entire time because she obviously didn't care. And then her kid who wanted to watch it lost focus halfway through, and then they left after
Oh
like
my god.
she was like literally on the phone. Like she wasn't just scrolling, she was answering the damn phone.
I just
Yapping.
don't get how people can complain about movie prices and then go to a movie and just be disruptive and like you paid how much to be here and then you just like fucked around? Like, what are we doing? It's so stupid.
It's really upsetting. Anyway, whole point being, join me next Friday, this channel, along with Luis. Lou and I are going to be talking about our favorites, just horror.
Speaking of, oh, damn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh, watch tomorrow and then on Monday as well. That's very important. Monday. Don't forget about Monday.
James tagged me in his top 15 that he posted in your Discord, Gio, and I have seen some of these, but I haven't seen all of them, so I'm definitely gonna take into mind.
Oh, cool.
Some of them that
I've watched Nora and Juror number 2.
I've been told Wild Robot is fantastic, so I definitely need to watch that one. I have one on here that I definitely disagree with James on, but that's cool.
I feel like if I watch the Wild Robot, I'm gonna get emotional on it, so I don't want to go through that at the moment. Seems like it's gonna be a fun, sad, animated movie.
I liked it. There was like one part that I was like, "Oh, I could cry at this," but it was definitely a kids' movie, if that makes sense.
Thank you, James.
But it looked so good.
Like, I want to see. Speaking of, sorry to butt in. Flow. Good. I want to watch the Flow animated movie. That looks really good too.
What was that?
That's the one with the cat and the boat has all the animals and they're surviving together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's nominated for something. But going back to manga, I actually hauled something for once. This is the first haul of the new year, and it's only 3 books. Actually, three manga from Viz, right? Yeah. So I got Magie Lumiere, Magical Girls Inc., Volume 5. I got Black Lagoon, Volume 13. And Insomniacs After School, Volume 8. At the popular stores, for some reason, when these books came out, they either never arrived or arrived extremely late. So I had to go to the Bezos website to grab these. Not a fan of that, but I wanted some Magical Girl in my life because I'm a huge fan of Magie Lumiere. That's a great series. This one. Joe, any loop on the third manga? I don't. Riley has the hardcovers, right? For the best.
Yeah, I have the 2 that 7 Seas released.
Yeah, I wanted to grab them and forgot. But I do have a little bit of the anime. Riley has the complete Lupin filmography thing, whatever you call it. Probably not the best person to ask about Lupin the Third.
I have collected everything that has been released except for one of the movies that's still out of print.
I even baited you on getting the PlayStation game, the PS2 game.
You did, and I still haven't touched it.
Like a true gamer.
Yeah. Wicked was surprisingly very good. Loved it. Nice. I think going to the movie theater when no one else is in the room or very few others is the best way to experience the theater personally. Oh, absolutely. Do I remember the Wicked City anime? Yes, I do. Do you do the very first or very last showing? I do. When I used to go to the theaters a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away, I would do first showing at like noon. And you know why? I want to ask you guys, what are your ticket prices around you? your area?
I don't know because we're signed up for the things.
I haven't been in a really long time. When I used to go, it was like, what's the cheap, what's the cheap ticket usually called? Is that a matinee or is that the expensive one?
That's matinee.
For a matinee, I think it was like 12, 13, and that's the one I usually went to.
That sounds about right.
Over here, tickets have historically always been at least $5. But if you go for a showing, it would be like $3 to go see a movie. So I would do that.
That's crazy. $5 is like what this one theater that like would do the really, really late showings. It was called Keller Theater, and you would go there whenever like you couldn't really afford to go see a movie, so you waited like 3 months until it comes out at Keller Theater, and it's only $5, and that's the only way that you would get a cheap movie.
I think our prices are around what Colleen is quoting, but like I said, we just have the like $20 a month thing, and it's for $20 you get at AMC you can watch as many movies as you want, I think, or it might be like maximum 3 free tickets a week or something like that, and then you also get discounts on concessions, and you build up points, and the points actually accumulate really quickly, so we almost always had like money to use towards concessions or additional tickets and stuff like that.
That's cool.
It winds up really being worthwhile, I would say.
One of my most niche collecting things that I don't think I've ever talked about ever on the internet. I collect the ticket stubs for the movies, but I stopped because I'm not. It's been years since I've gone to a movie theater, but I have a solid chunk of movie tickets from like 2001 all the way up to like 2020, something like that.
Yeah, my sister used to do that a lot too.
They faded over time, but I can still sort of tell when I put them in the light. I can sort of see the text, the imprint on it. So yeah. I always go to the movie theater. Matinee pricing, shit gets expensive. Miss my local Regal. I was going to them over AMC for years. Built up a friendship with many of the staff. None of these theaters are over here. There's Caribbean Cinemas, and they're like the Yakuza of the cinema world, where they have complete control of everything here. And if a competitor shows up, they will drive them to the ground and they will go out of business. So there's just one chain and they own everything. So I've never experienced anything Regal or AMC or all these fancy schmancy things like heated seatings and food in theaters. Like, that's insane to me. I've never experienced that. Speaking of insanity, let's go back to manga, because this is not a movie show. Sorry, that's for next Friday. Tonight, we're going to go over all the manga releases for January. Pretty interesting month. Lots of heavy hitters, lots of surprising new series to talk about. Riley, you do have the link, so I'm going to toss the mic over to you.
Okay.
Imaginary microphone. There you go.
Present.
Mm-hmm. They want Alamo to open up near me. They have rules, and I agree. Oh, I love that whole aspect of the rules and kicking people out and stuff.
Yeah, I would love. I think we might still have an Alamo here, but we don't go that often to that one, and we have an iPick, which is kind of the same. It's just like really nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at some manga. Novels are going to be mixed in with this as well, but I'll try my best to skip those. And I'm going to run through a lot of these. I'm going to run through a lot of these pretty quickly. So if there's anything in particular that anyone wants to stop on, just shout out, specifically saying any of you two would like me to stop on. If anyone in the audience wants to know a little bit more about
yes, please do.
Just sound off, and then Gio can let me know.
Now they're all going to sound off for every single one. We've
Stop!
opened the
Stop! Please stop!
If everyone's just asking us to stop on everything, I'm just going to be like, okay, ignore the audience. Sorry.
Yuri is my job. Let's talk about that. Volume 13.
So let's see. This is on Barnes & Noble. There might be some stuff missing here, but I went through everything on Crunchyroll before the show today because I was sending stuff over to James to prepare for the slides for my video that I promise I'm actually doing this time. It's been months, but I'm doing it.
It's happening.
It is happening, but there wasn't a lot from like the smaller publishers this month. So there might not be that much missing. Anyway, my sister took my fiance, and now I'm being courted by Beastly Prince. Volume 3.
Great way to start.
Right?
Amazing way to start.
The show. Chainsaw Man Volume 17. Timon's B-Side Volume 6. That one's been a lot of fun so far.
Let's go.
Yuri's My Job 13. Like a Butterfly Volume 10. That one, how long is that one? That one's coming close to the end?
Volume 11 or 12 should be the last one.
Okay, so we're getting pretty close.
That My Girlfriend's Not Here has some spicy covers. Like, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I do. Also, those are not the same people in the mirror.
No.
That's her girlfriend's not here.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Thunder 3, I know Gio spoke tons of praise, and I still haven't read my first volume, so now I know I have to catch up and read the first volume.
It's so much fun. I can't wait for volume 2.
This one is a novel, so fuck it. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you.
Anime coming soon.
Kuma 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 Bear. I can't tell if that's the novel or the manga, but there are both. Sakamoto Days Volume 15. Anime coming soon there as well. Kageki Shoujo Volume 12. Last Quarter Volume 2. I think
one more volume after that.
One more, yeah.
3 volumes. Dark Gathering Volume 11. Speaking of horror.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Isekai Affair. 10 years.
Look at that. Holy crap.
10 years after defeating the Demon King, the hero cheats on his wife with a warrior woman who lost her husband. Volume 1.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's 3 volumes long. I did some research on it for science. And it has a sequel coming up, and that also has like 3 volumes.
For science, Gio.
Right.
Cinderella Closet, I think, is that
last
the last
volume, yeah.
I know that you have really enjoyed that one.
It's so good. It's so good. It's like if you want a gender bender series that like it kind of goes into more gender stuff, not as much. Like I wouldn't say it's like heavy on like gender identity issues, but I think it does, kind of get into it. But also just like good romance, and it's set in college. I know everyone wants something set in college, so that one is definitely a good one.
I tried to do 40 and I think I messed it up, Gio.
I think you go back. There you go. You got it.
But I wanted to do 40 per page, but I guess I'll just not do that. Wait, is this saying I'm on page 2? Oh, that might be why I didn't start on page 1. So going back to page
okay, so hit 40. Hit 40 now. Show 40. It should work now.
Okay. All right. So I skipped the first 20.
Rewind.
But whatever. Medalist 6, 806. Both great series. Fire in His Fingertips. 6. Marriage Toxin 5. This one's surprisingly fun. I don't remember if an anime is coming or not, but I highly recommend it. It's a really fun action shonen jump type that not a lot of people I hear talk about. What happened?
Because you almost said shoujo.
I was saying shoujo jump.
Well, fuck. What did he call it? Shoujonin or?
It was the words.
One of them things.
It's a shonenjo. It's a shonenjo, man.
The word shonen and the word jump were like mixed in my mind, so I was about to say, like,
that's the new term. Shump.
A shump.
Shikimori's
Fire in His Fingertips is still going. Yep.
Your Lie in April Omnibus 2, I believe, there might be 3 or maybe there's 4 total. I don't know. We'll find out later. Clueless First Friend, Omnibus 2, Mobsters in Love 3, Otaku Vampires Love Bite Volume 2.
Yay, I'm so
This
happy
one
for
was
that
a
one.
big hit with a lot of us. So
Yeah.
good stuff. Moriarty the Patriot Volume 18, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro 18 as well. I think 20 is the last one of that one.
I like how those two right there, those two manga, they're similar poses for these two characters.
I think it's also kind of funny that Wolf Girl and Black Prince almost fits in it too with the red.
Right.
You like Me, Not My Daughter? Number 5. Wolf Girl and Black Prince, Volume 11. Is that one over in Japan or?
Yeah, this one's 16 volumes, so it's still got a little bit to go here.
Almost done.
I think this is a novel, so fuck it. Spoil Me Please, Kinamori-san. This one's short. I think it's only like 3 volumes or something.
Right.
Love on Horizon Volume 1.
Yeah.
That's a novel. Windbreaker 15. Blood Knight March Volume 1 is not a BL. So if you like vampires and you enjoy the BL of creator Chisei Ogawa, here's a non-BL vampire series by Chisei Ogawa. Ruri Dragon, physically, finally in English.
Nice.
One's hidden. And then this is where we were before.
There we go. Yeah, now we're up to date.
Cool. So now we'll move on to the next 40. Destroy All Humans. They Can't Be Regenerated. That's the Magic the Gathering series. And the first prints of each volume, at least so far, each volume will come with a special promo card. Spy Family Volume 13. This time with 3 chairs on the cover. I bet your dude TOP.
I was just thinking of that.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys were going to make a joke about that when I was telling you.
Tiger and Dragon Volume 2. I didn't read the first one of this one, so I don't know how that one was.
It's a lot of fun. It's a really good comedy.
And here's one that a lot of people have been assuming was just.
I need to catch up.
Yeah. The final 7 Deadly Sins Omnibus, Volume 14, after over a year delay, is finally here. Well, I say delay, but it didn't get announced. It was like over a year before they even announced it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so a lot of people just thought that Kodansha had canceled the line with the last volume, which would be really weird. From friend of the show, but enemy of Colleen.
I know we don't do Boichi talk on these streams,
enemy
but
of the show.
For a risque cover, that is actually pretty inventive, using the torso to censor herself. That's pretty creative.
Her thighs are insane. What the fuck?
She works out.
The White Mage Doesn't Want to Raise the Hero's Level, Volume 4.
I think that's the last one of that series.
My Dearest, I think you're right. My Dearest Patrolman, Volume 3, Stigmata, Love Bites, Volume 2, Failure Frame, yada yada yada. That's the manga. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, Failure Frame. I tried watching the show and it was so
I heard the manga or the anime was terrible.
Yeah.
Most Notorious Talker, Volume 8.
The Yappers.
Ida Tenji's No Only Peace. That's from friend of Gio Kulkyosinja.
There we go. I like the anime for that one a lot. Really good.
This is the same. The art is by the creator of the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon.
Yes, and the writer does Interspecies Reviewers. So it's quite the combo.
So 2 horny folk,
right,
making this one series.
Yep.
2 horny people coming together to maximize their joint slay.
Twisted Wonderland Manga Anthology Volume 2. The Duke of Death and His Maid Volume 16. This, I believe, is the last volume. 365 Days to the Wedding Volume 6. Quit My Apprenticeship as a Royal Court Wizard to Become a Magic Item Craftswoman. What is that, Volume 1? Or is that this Volume 2?
Volume 2.
The Sentence of a Bookworm. I don't know if that's a novel or the manga.
The novel, because it says 28 there. So.
Okay, skipping that then. Sorry I mentioned it. The Hidden Only I Can Enter, Volume 12. Shadows of Kyoto, Volume 1. I think that one was from like November or something from Titan.
Yeah, it's been delayed a while, and I don't know why they mentioned 1, because it's only 4 chapters and that ended. So I don't know if they know that the creator wants to create, like, make a second volume. I don't know, but there's only 4 chapters in there.
By the way, Riley, I don't know if you want to hit the browser zoom just so we can see the covers a little bit better because they're kind of small. That's all.
With the you got a Mac, you can zoom in pretty cool.
That helps too, just because they're closer together too now.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have, that's too much. Going back, Sheltering Eve Volume 2. I still haven't read my copy of Volume 1, so I can't give a.
I haven't either.
Barbarian's Bride Volume 2. Yashahime Volume 6. It's been a while since Volume 5. Versus Volume 2. I thought Volume 1 was okay. Blue Lock Episode Nagi Volume 2. I thought Volume 1 was okay.
This is the okay section.
A Suitable Fetish. I didn't read.
I did, and it was actually kind of funny.
Was it? Okay.
It was like I don't know how to explain it. It was kind of funny, but also like dumb in like a smut way, but it was kind of funny.
Here's the we're gonna get our monthly, at this point probably weekly, of Josh reminding Gio that he needs to read Mao.
I know Josh is in here. I miss him already, but like, I will at some point.
I'll say it for him. Gio, you need to read Mao.
Jesus.
Legend of Kamui. That wasn't listed, I don't think, on Crunchyroll, so I'll have to.
It's not.
If James, if you want to take note of that one,
that's going to be 10 omnibus releases, by the way, for everybody at home.
For those at home, this is a big one. This is who's doing it? Drawn in Quarterly. Is that it?
Yes. Yep.
So this is the classic series. The sequel series was published back in like the 90s by Viz. 2 volumes, but we've never had the original classic. So this is going to be the biggest thing that Drawn in Quarterly has done, because they don't often do series. They have, I would say the only other comparable thing is they're like, they've done like almost, or they've done a lot of stuff for Mizuki, including the Gegege no Kitaro books.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the biggest thing that they've done so far would be those. So this is going to be definitely the largest thing that they've done.
This is their vagabond, if you will.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to check that out. Drawn in Quarterly does really great books, and they have great production values and translations and stuff. So that's going to be a highlight for sure. Just like Mona Lisa Volume 4, this one's been a pretty intriguing one from Square Enix. Titan's Bride Volume 6. Beyblade X Volume 1. I don't know anything about Beyblade. But
is it related to X from Speed Racer?
It looks like the Red X from Teen Titans.
Oh, yeah, also. Yeah.
But it's Posca Demizu, the artist of Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland, yeah.
And I think the writer is from Kakegurui, or like the sibling of the Kakegurui.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's a good team, creative team.
Oh, let me see. Homura Kawamoto, is that? Yes, yeah, it's the same writer. So the writer of Kakegurui and the artist of Promised Neverland. And I don't know shit about Beyblade, but I'm gonna pick this up, and if I like it, I'm gonna start letting it rip.
I was hoping you were gonna say it. I was gonna say it if you did it.
I'm gonna buy a little Beyblade thing and send it to you, a toy.
Ajin Demi-Human Complete Volume 2. I want to just say the first one was a beautiful release. And if you've never picked up Ajin, I recommend checking it out. It's a very quick read, so the price might deter you because it's like $25 for something that might take you like less than an hour to read. But it was a beautiful presentation, and the previous editions of Ajin are tiny, and this is an oversized release. So that, in my eyes, because the artwork is pretty nicely detailed, is a huge plus. So I recommend it personally. It should be, I believe, like 6 volumes total. Here's a big one, Firefly West 1.
Have not read it, but I really like the art on that one.
This one, Colleen, did you have any words on that one?
Oh, they're gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, connection issues. Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back to that when they're back. Witch Hat Atelier Volume 13. Anime is coming around the corner. Glasses with a Delinquent. Is new shoujo over at 7 Seas. Abandon My Engagement. I can't tell.
Something heroine, righteous prince. That's a lot. That's a lot of.
My sister's a tragic heroine, but somehow I became entangled with a righteous prince.
There we go.
Then We Can't Communicate, Volume 32. That one's a novel. Case Closed, Volume 93. After God 2. I still haven't read Volume 1. I'm really sorry because I said I was going to read it and come back with impressions. Free Life Fantasy Online. I can't tell if that's the novel or the manga. She Professed Herself the Pupil of a Wise Man. That's a novel. I'm sorry. Colleen's still not here, but we can talk about Firefly Wedding. Right. Actually, let me get the
open the tab. Yeah, keep it.
Yeah, I'm going to open a second tab for that one. And then Inside the Tentacle Cave, Volume 4.
Surprisingly, that is not a hentai manga.
Ninja vs. Gokudo, Volume 5. I have the first 4 volumes and I still haven't read them. And I've been sitting there like every day. I'm like, I'm going to binge them. And then I just don't. So I need to do it soon or else there's no point in me buying these books. 13, Dogs and Punching Bags.
I'm excited for that one. Dogs and Punching Bags.
That's Kari Ozaki, who's done a few different things.
The Mermaid Collection Saga Tale thing, Golden Sheep, I think, and something else. Yeah.
Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. Angel Next Door, Spoils Me Rotten, Volume 3. Cat from Our World and the Forgotten Gods, Volume 4. That's a good one. The Great Cleric, Volume 12. Free Life Fantasy Online Novel, Volume 8.
You're back. Yay.
Hello. I miss Firefly Wedding. Yeah.
If you have any words to say about Firefly Wedding, speak now, forever.
Buy it. It's so good. Look at my yandere husband. He's fucking crazy, man.
I saw the preview pages on Vis's website, and I really love the art on that series. I can't wait to read it.
I read Promise Cinderella, which is this author's first series, and they went crazy by the end of it, and they just brought that energy into this one immediately. It's nice. So good. Get it. Buy it, please.
Okay.
Thank you for holding on to that one for me.
Yeah, I thought you would have something to say, and I didn't realize that you had an issue, and I thought you were just ignoring me for a second.
I was so confused because all of a sudden you were still talking, but all of a sudden you were just muted. So I was like, oh, I think Riley muted himself, and then I look at me on the side, and I'm just like frozen like that. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I had to turn my computer off.
Riley, can you indulge me and open the Cat from Our World? I want to see that cover because it's super cute. Look at that cat. Love that cat.
Indulgence for Geo.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That one's a really cute series. Highly recommended for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chain Soldier Volume 10.
Your favorite.
I love it so much. Undead Unluck Volume 18.
That's fun.
Here's another one that I have the first volume and haven't read it yet. Is Shimazaki in the Land of Peace. That's a novel. Trillion Game Volume 3.
It's Johnny Depp.
It does look
like him. What the fuck?
Yandere Dark Elf Volume 2.
That is getting an anime, so expect a lot of people to talk about that at some point this year.
She Chased Me All the Way from Another World. Beetle Hands Volume 2, not to be confused with Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. The Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World Volume 12.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it is a cool cover. How My Daddies Became Mates Volume 2.
Hey, mate.
Snowball Earth Volume 4. Steal the Celestial Shadows Volume 5. Nice. Gotcha Kuda Volume 5.
Gotcha.
Gotcha Kuda.
I abandoned my engagement because my sister is a tragic heroine, but somehow I became entangled with a righteous prince.
Oh,
Volume.
The other one was the light novel, and I guess this is the manga.
I sinned, yeah, because this one says manga, but that one must have been the novel. My Kitten is a Picky Eater, Volume 2. Only I know the world is ending, and getting killed by rampaging beasts only makes me stronger, Volume 1.
I talked about this in my video, and that I was really surprised by the art on this. It is it's pretty gruesome, the death scenes for the character, because he keeps dying and looping back to his workplace, and it shows how he gets murdered, I guess, by the different creatures. It's pretty violent. I was surprised by that.
Keiyaku Bound by Law, I think that's the like mobster BL. Days with My Stepsister, Volume 2. Roll Over and Die, Volume 6. Red River, second 3-in-1, collecting 4, 5, and 6. Really excited about that. Tokyo Alien Bros, Volume 1. This is from Keigo Shinzo, creator of
Curiosity.
Yes, I couldn't remember. I was like, hiya, Hirayasumi.
Hi ho.
Another chomp.
Trapped in a dating sim, the world of otome games is tough for mobs. The Lady Knight and the Beast-Eared Child, that's the Shotokan series.
Another chomp.
Drac Q 1, Volume 1.
I'm excited for that as the leading voice of vampires manga in YouTube. It's only 3 volumes, by the way, but it looks really good.
Diary of a Female Lead Shujinko Nikki, Volume 2.
Nice.
That is a novel. After School Etude, Volume 2. Bungo Stray Dogs, Dazai Chuya, Age 15, Volume 3. I think this one's 4 volumes long. Magical Buffs, The Support Caster is Stronger Than He Realized, Volume 2. Watch Dogs Tokyo, Volume 3. Suzume, Volume 3, which is the last volume of that adaptation. I don't. Do you know where I'm supposed to stop? Because I have no idea.
I'll let you know. I
assume it's not for a little bit, but I just want to. Okay,
you can keep going. Yeah.
Elf Sisters Can't Wait for the Night, Volume 1.
That one is not safe for work, by the way.
Yeah.
If you hadn't noticed.
The Summer You Were There, Volume 6. I can't tell if that says it's a novel or not. I was reading. It's a Yuri, but is it?
Yeah, that's a Yuri series.
It's a manga, not a novel.
Yeah, it should be. Pretty sure it is.
I can't read the title on this. Reincarnated Heroine, Bad Ending, Fall in Love, Volume 2. Gazing at the Star Next Door, Volume 4. I Swear I Won't Bother You Again, Volume 5. Oh, that might be a novel. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sorry. Tapu GP, Volume 13. Yokai Cats, Volume 9. Let's Eat Together, Aki and Haru, Volume 3. Checkmate, Volume 2. My Unique Skill Makes Me OP Even at Level 1, Volume 7.
Nice.
It was reincarnated into something. As the villainess in an otome game, but the boys love me anyway, Volume 6. How Do We Relationship, Volume 12. Didn't you read some of that recently, Colleen? And
not recently, but I've read some of it a while back. It was actually on my TBR challenge the first time around. That would have been in 2023, and I wasn't like really feeling it just because the dialogue was a little like, how do I explain it? It was like modern dialogue that just was not working for me. It just felt like silly the way they talked. So I was like, I can't read this. And I know that's a stupid reason, but it was like, I just wasn't feeling it. So.
Well, instead, you can try out The Missing O, Volume 1.
I don't think I will.
The Dragon Knight's Beloved, Volume 8. A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation, Volume 10.
Hey, I'm excited for that one.
Ghost Mansion, Volume 1.
That was supposed to come out last year, but it got delayed.
Who publishes this? I don't remember. Titan does?
Manga.
James, that might be another one to add to the list.
Add it.
Yeah,
it's good. No, it's a girl that buys a condominium thing and it's haunted, so it's like a comedy horror manga.
Gio's favorite, Boys Abyss, Volume 8.
Oh my god.
Vampire Hunter D, Omnibus 7. That's a novel, but it's Vampire Hunter D, so it's okay.
It gets a pass. Yeah, we will allow it.
Home Sweet Home, Volume 1. I don't remember if I sent this in the notes for the video.
From 7 Seas, right?
And I probably did because I know I went through the big four. It's mostly the smaller publishers that I like had issues with.
By the way, the next row is the last one. Yeah.
The next row?
Loner Life is the last one.
This is the last one?
Yes, you're done.
Hitori Jime My Hero, Volume 15, Karate Survivor in Another World, Volume 7, Honeko Akabane's Bodyguards, Volume 1, and Loner Life in Another World, Volume 9.
I really like the art on Akabane's Bodyguards. I want to read that. It looks super fun.
Let's highlight it.
It's about she's a bodyguard to the girl protecting her from Yakuza and other
She
stuff.
like wants to go to school, and
It's a school comedy thing.
Yeah, but she's like gonna get assassinated because she's some rich person's daughter or something. So they hire a bodyguard, but she's not supposed to know he's a bodyguard, and she's also not supposed to know that people are trying to assassinate her. I think
exactly. You got it.
The one, I don't think hardcovers were on here.
No, they're not. You have to scroll back up. And then, yeah, there you go. You got it. You're a pro at this.
And then can I add hardcover?
Yeah, you should formats. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Hardcover. And
dun, dun, dun. Escuela de Dibujo Manga.
Nice. That's the one I was looking for. So in addition to Meiyu's Escuela de Dibujo Manga, we also have the first Vagabond Definitive Edition coming from Viz Media. I know Gio is so excited to talk about this one again.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first book by which we can measure Viz doing the
hardcover game,
the like
deluxe
course type thing, because they've done like Tekkon Kincrete is the same dimensions, but this is different than what they're going to be trying to do with that. So we'll see when this one comes out. We'll see how the quality is, how it feels, how it looks, all that.
The image is the Obi that they reference in the solicit. If anybody's curious, it's not going to actually be part of the hardback.
It's like a half dust jacket.
Right. The mini dust jacket that the Japanese like to use on their vinyl and hardcovers and stuff.
Yeah. And then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Volume 8. That's the penultimate volume. So Volume 9 will end that, and then come early summer, late spring, we get the beginning of Steel Ball Run. And I don't remember. This is.
I saw Junji Ono, and in my mind I went, Junji Ito. What is happening? But it's Ono.
Junji Ito did a Gundam. I don't remember if this is January or February, but I read the first volume of the Kukuro's Stones Island, and it was really good.
February.
So forget I mentioned it.
February.
I didn't mention
Erase it from your mind.
Yeah, just
no, it never happened.
Make your mind of it.
Doesn't exist.
And that's it for.
Can you click on the Vagabond real quick?
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yeah, I'll talk about it because we can look at the back over there. There's the Obi with the thing. There we go. So definitive edition. It is 3-in-1, and it is the same trim size as Berserk and whatchamacallit. And it's Vagabond. Everybody's going to talk about it. It's one of those quintessential seinen manga, I guess, that manga tubers and comic tubing people like to recommend. So I'm not. You already know about Vagabond. I don't need to sell you on it, but it's just funny that all the channels are talking about it, from the VFCs to Omnibros to my channel to everybody and somewhere in between. They're all talking. You got to get Vagabond,
except me.
Let's go. I'm debating if I because I have the VizBigs. I didn't even finish getting the VizBigs because some of them are out of print. So I'm still debating if I want to pony up for this. Because what the hell I'm going to do with the other ones? Nobody's going to buy them from me. Everybody wants this stupid thing. So I'm annoyed. I don't know what to do. This comes out on the 21st, so I still got time to think it over.
I'm assuming, just by the way it looks, that it's going to be like a cloth bound hardcover.
I think so. Yeah. That's
I
what the
actually
blade.
don't like this
Right.
cover, by the way.
I need
Like-
to see it without the dust jacket thingy, the obi.
I think it's just going to be plain underneath.
Yeah.
I don't like the obi then. I don't
think
know, because I think Vagabond, the first volume, I think that's a really strong first cover. That's the one that's in my mind when I think of Vagabond.
Right.
Like this
Yeah.
one, or
No, the one where he's wearing blue.
the standard.
Yeah.
The regular original release.
Yeah, like this doesn't look like the Vagabond guy in my mind. I
He
just don't
looks
think
like-
it's a good picture to use.
Right. There's a cover for the second one, which is pretty interesting. It has a different color. I think it's blue instead of red.
Let me see.
Vagabond. There it is. Yeah.
Weird.
It's bluish.
Yeah, I don't like these obies.
Right.
Also, I think that for an obi, it's so big.
So be big.
It's pretty.
so
Yeah.
big.
Will this be 12 volumes in hardcover? The first one says it's a 3-in-1, so
Yeah, this I believe they're all going to be the 3-in-1. Yeah, 3 volumes. I mean, it will be 12 volumes, and then there's leftover material because like there are 12 Visbigs, but there's also volume 37, which is after Visbig volume 12,
Mhm.
and the series is I think there's chapters outside of 37. I believe that haven't been collected yet, and then it's on hiatus. It has been for I think around a decade, a little more. And Inoue has mentioned that he plans to return to the series after he's done with Real.
I will say I don't like the Visbig covers either, really. They look a little too random.
I like the spines are legendary because that connecting cover, a lot of people like them on the shelf. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Hold on, let me highlight you. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Spines look fine. I think the covers look kind of too much like graphic design is my passion.
See,
I can see that. Yeah,
I'm fine with bad covers. It's the spines that I'm more concerned with because the vast majority of the time I'm going to be looking at either the inside of the book or I'm going to be looking at the spine of the book.
Yeah.
I don't look at the cover of a book or the back cover. Like when I get it and I buy it or like I get it in the mail, I look at the back and front, and then when I read it, I look at the back and the front. But it's the spine that I see like 99% of the time that I own a book. So that's the part that for me is the most important. And just judging by if they're trying to emulate the Dark Horse style, and judging by what we can see from that first volume, I think I'm going to be absolutely fine with the way that looks on my shelf.
Vagabundo in Spanish.
It is gonna look.
The spine with the obi is gonna look a little silly because there's literally nothing there.
It's like his hair, and then the next one is gonna be, presumably nothing on this.
They
one.
didn't show the spine yet. Yeah.
There's nothing, like the image doesn't go over, so that's the part that's gonna be a little bit less nice looking.
If you take the obi out, you can see that the red thing is an image. There's something there. So I think it's gonna be like a pattern design or something Japanese.
Remove the obi and store them somewhere.
You can. I would take them out and store them inside the.
Yeah, that's what I usually do when I get books from Japan.
Okay,
so that's all of that. But we have.
What are your most anticipated ones for this month that are coming out? Well, we search for the Blu-rays.
Firefly Wedding.
Let me get off of the.
I'm excited for. I got the list here because I made a video about it on my channel, Manga Geekdom. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. I was going to get Rudy Dragon, but I read it on the Viz app or whatever, so I don't need it physically. I am excited for Dracu because I am the leading voice of vampire manga on YouTube. Firefly Wedding, I will try that. Bodyguards, I'm debating if I want to jump into that. And we missed 3 important titles, Riley. They were not on the Barnes & Noble's listing. One of them is from Yen Press. None of the Yen Press stuff was there. Hell is Dark with No Flowers. That's my most anticipated manga release this month. We also missed, which is on our thumbnail, Takahashi from the Bike Shop, which looks really interesting. And The Color of the End, Volume 1. Thank you. Yes, HBO. I am the leading voice of these 3 things on MangaTuber.
Just
lore.
like all creatures. If there's a creature, Geo is into it.
Right. That sounds weird when you say it like that.
No, Geo, not taking it back. No
Okay.
matter what.
All right. I'll go with it.
From all angles, that's true.
I use all my. Oh, that's a good idea. Obi as bookmarks. Nice.
This is interesting. I don't know if y'all have seen this because you might not have been looking at Crunchyroll at all anytime recently, but they added a release date, and so I did it by the upcoming month.
Oh,
so these are
plus marriage is good.
Cool.
So these are all the from newest to oldest. So this should be coming out at the end of the month, I guess.
Mashal.
So these are all the media releases. So that's interesting. If it works correctly, then we should have everything for the month here. Also, I want to point out, because I am a new convert to using Rakuten, that you can get 4% cash back.
Do that.
Shopping on Crunchyroll. Naruto Symphonic Experience vinyl. I think that was delayed from before. Bubblegum Crash OVA.
I'm gonna wait for the collection that's coming up that has I think most of Bubblegum. You know the one that I'm talking about comes out in next month.
I think so. Yeah.
Let me double check if it includes Crash.
Mr. Love, Queen's Choice TV series Blu-ray limited edition. How much stuff? There's $90 for 12 episodes. And it comes with some things. 42-page art booklet and 4 art cards. Go away. For $250, you can own the entirety of Naruto on Blu-ray. This is, of course, just Naruto, not Shippuden.
Right.
But that's 220 episodes for $250. That's
$1 per episode.
A little over $1 an episode. That's not bad. And it has a 72-page art booklet, a window cling, poster, storyboards, blah, 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 blah. It's going to look kind of like if you have the Hunter x Hunter or the Dragon Ball Z box sets, it's going to kind of look like that. Here's a look at the window cling and the art booklet, and here's a look at the art booklet.
No, we're not seeing that, by the way.
We cannot see.
Oh,
you have to click on share this tab instead. There we go.
How dare they embarrass me like that? And now I can't even see anything. Okay, here. Naruto. Box set. It looks.
There we go. Now we can see it.
Yeah. It looks kind of like the ones that I mentioned before. And
yes.
Then it also, here's a look at the window cling, and there's a look at the art booklet, and there's another look at the art booklet.
I appreciate that it has an art book and not a poster. I hate the manga box sets that only have posters. Like, what am I going to do with them? I'm not going to display them.
Let me present again because I messed up.
You got this. I believe in you.
This amateur hour. Villainous, level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord.
I have not seen that.
The complete season on Blu-ray. 52.
That guy has Guts' sword, Dragon Slayer. In red.
That's looks like the Dragon Slayer. It's like the off-brand.
That's Widowy the Dragon Slayer.
There's a Dragon Slayer. It's 12 episodes for $52.49.
It's 12 episodes.
I've been watching Clarence recently, like rewatching the series, and Clarence talks like that. So like I constantly like, what doing this level 99?
I'm just literally so excited for this anime.
I'm literally very excited about this anime.
I'm very excited.
The strongest tanks labyrinth wades. Complete season on Blu-ray for $52.49.
I've not seen that.
Complete season.
12 episodes for $52.49. Not the best deal in the world.
Would you be able to do a whole stream like that without breaking character?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I would have a hard time just because sometimes I can't say the words right. And so I didn't
have to say anything. Yeah. A whole show talking like this, please.
Hoimiya, The Missing Pieces Season 2 Blu-ray and DVD for $52.49. And this one has a total of 13 episodes, so it's a little bit better than the other one.
It's a decent romance series.
Has a huge fan base on YouTube. People love that.
It's got a big fan base.
I don't know why. See, I couldn't get it like that.
And then it's got all the extra stuff in it. So
I like the bubblegum pink filter that it has going for it.
Dead Mount Death Play Part 2 Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
If you're a fan of Homie from Durarara, that's the same writer.
Duwawawa?
Duwawawa?
I never seen Duwawawa, but Death Mount
I enjoyed season 1, but I've not seen this second part. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna hear that from me, unless somebody makes a super chat. And even then, I'm not gonna do it.
Is a banished from the Heroes Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Season 2 Blu-ray plus DVD for $52.49.
Riley's too good at this.
Why
is Widowy too good at this?
It's 12 episodes long. One time of 300 minutes.
This may be your new calling in life.
3 art cards, text lists, opening and ending songs, and promo videos. Let's take a look at the images of this right here.
I heard it was okay. It's a decent show. Haven't seen it.
Decent show. I haven't seen it either. 4 discs. 2 of them are DVD. 2 of them is Blu-ray.
Can you imagine if it's just 4 episodes?
4 episodes for 52. That's a rip-off.
That'd be amazing.
One episode on ECBD.
Just like early 2000s anime DVDs. The one way to use Healing Magic, complete season on Blu-ray, $52.49. That's the same price on everything here. It's $52.49 for let me guess, 14 episodes.
13 episodes.
This at least it's 13 and not 12.
Right.
Being a healer actually kicks ass.
Would we?
Don't tell my mom I said ass.
Being a hero, Widowy kicks ass.
Why you sound like Cartman?
I don't know. It turned into Cartman.
Yeah,
I can't keep it up. I can only do it when there's L's.
Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Part 1, Blu-ray, $52.49 for, is it 12 episodes? It's 12 episodes.
12 episodes. Season 2 starts this month.
Trailers, opening and ending songs, 12 mini anime episodes.
It's animated beautifully. I will say that.
Beautifully animated.
Having never read the light novel or the manga, I did like the show.
Now we're told ship it ends at $5, $44.99. Now we're going down in price by a little bit. It's episodes 111 to 137, so that's like 26 episodes of material right there.
It's not bad.
Storyboards, open end video, art gallery, trailers. That's not a bad price right there for your Naruto fans. I know Colleen really likes this one, Dangers in My Heart, Season 2.
I do. I love that.
Yeah,
That's
you actually have someone
manga.
who likes it this time.
Yes. I have the manga. It's fantastic. I love the show too.
I wanted to troll Colleen, but
You're always trolling me. It's not fair. Why can't you be nice to me for once?
The latest manga, by the way, if anybody's curious, comes out next month. Volume 9 or 10 or something.
I don't have to do the same voice as you. I could do a completely new voice.
Ninja Squall movie.
The chat is turning on you. They're not vibing right now. Sorry.
I
think we should keep going. Is just let them hate us.
Nice. I was waiting until I was told, like, you need to stop now.
Okay, so it's my turn, and I'll just keep going. And now they can hate me. And
we're gonna clip this out of context. It's gonna be great.
This is a completely different voice, so like you can't be mad at this one.
Okay.
Ninja Scroll movie, Blu-ray. This one was out of print for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was going for a lot. Thankfully, they reprinted it.
And now those people better feel dumb for spending a lot of money.
I think we baited Omar into buying the steelbook. He should have waited because the steelbook was like $40 or something crazy. Oh look, bastard! I want to get that.
Can I say this one? Can I say this one? Bastard.
You sound like Jason from Home Movies.
I don't think I know who that is.
I don't think I know either. Who is that?
Jason from the series Home Movies is like the main character Brendan's best friend, or one of his best friends, Melissa and Jason. And Jason is a little guy who wears orange, and he always has like snot in his nose. So he just sounds like he always sounds like he's got like a snot bubble about to come out of his nose.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I was just sick today. This is just how we talk. Because
anyway,
I'm sick today.
I would like to get this one, but I'll probably wait until it goes down.
That's a Sentai release. We're gonna wait for that.
Godzilla. This would be a really nice vinyl to grab.
Yeah.
And not that bad. $32. I'm sure you can get it at like a Barnes and Noble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because this is the Crunchyroll colored exclusive, so you can get the regular one elsewhere.
Not bad. And we're at the last three: Kenshin, and Mashal.
Kenshin, Mashal.
Can you
Can you show the yen press stuff just to cover our bases with people so they don't get mad at us?
I guess
they're already mad.
That's gonna be the last thing. Sucks that Mashal's exclusive to these guys.
That's I guess the inner box and the outer box?
Yeah.
Whatever.
And it's expensive too. $100. Holy guacamole.
Release date upcoming month.
Did they fix it?
I think.
Oh, I haven't been on this site in ages. Well, that's a lie. I'm lying, folks. Don't believe me.
The 237 releases, and then if we do, everyone is coming along for the ride with us. I think they fixed it.
Wow. Took them a whole 2 years. Jesus. For a year and a half.
But they're still missing stuff because like I went through and there was some stuff that wasn't on here. Anyway, let's look at Yeah. They had Chain Soldier on there. I don't know why they didn't have other stuff, but yeah, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is back with volume 21.
Oh, it has the yen press. Okay.
If you have the box sets, that's going to be after the box sets.
Right. I'm going to wait for box set 3 at this point. So.
Saki and Miyano volume 10, Shadow's House volume 8, Kowloon volume 9.
Kowloon has an anime coming up too.
Hell yeah. Shy volume 9, Monster volume 3.
Mermaid Time.
That is a Geo series. Togenanki Legend of the Cursed Blood volume 2.
It's a yokai one.
Tiny Little Life in the Woods.
The Hobbit manga.
12. Pink and Habanero volume 2.
A spicy one.
When the Villainess Seduces the Main Heroine volume 2.
That one's really spicy.
She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat volume 5. Spring Storm and Monster volume 2. Tsubaki Cho Lonely Planet volume 9.
Sword Art Online.
Excuse me. Kiss and Fly volume 3. Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy Volume 8, Goblin Slayer Side Story 2, Daikatana Volume 7, Lord Hades' Ruthless Marriage Volume
That's
3.
the final one.
Let's go.
Last
Last
one.
one of the next one too.
Yeah, Call the Name of the Night, Volume 5 is the last one there. So what's wrong with getting reborn as a goblin? I don't know. Volume 7, find out.
So what's wrong with getting reborn as a goblin?
Saint, no. I'm just a passing beast tamer, Volume 5.
Right.
The Girl I Saved on the Train turned out to be my childhood friend, whatever volume that is. The Holy Grail of Eris, Volume 9, Magical Explorer, Volume 2, Miss Savage Volume 2, Sasaki and Peeps, Volume 3, Elden Ring Road to Erdtree, Volume 5, Joyful Amnesia, Volume 5, Aqua Volume 4, Old Country Bumpkin 2, Master Swordsman, Volume 2, Your Forma, Volume 2.
Your Forma, Bean Queenie. Huge fan of Your Forma.
Everyone's
Shout
Darling
out.
Has a Secret, Volume 1.
Volume 1.
She's doing the Rizzler.
Called it. The anime's coming up too.
Dark with No Flowers.
These three are fantastic. People get these three out of all. There's a lot of stuff to get, but you do you. Whatever.
From the Bike Shop.
Takahashi's pretty famous in Japan. It had a live-action adaptation. The Color of the End is like a post-apocalyptic manga. It's pretty Last of Us-ish without the zombies. And Hell is Dark with No Flowers is a yokai-inspired manga. I recommend that one. It's great. That's my pick.
I'm Here Beside You, Volume 1. Days of My Sister 2. Picked up This World Strategy Guide, Volume 1. And that's it. That's all the
Yen Press. Thank you. Yay.
Ice Press also, I guess. And
Ghost Ship for all the not safe for work needs.
I guess there's no Ice Press because they're not showing up on.
Well, because you have it marked as manga right now.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. I'm stupid.
Don't say that. You are insufferable.
You're insufferable. You're not stupid.
Would you say that I am insufferable?
You are insufferable.
Publisher, Ice Press,
Ice baby.
Where the Villainous Manhwa Married Empress Manhwa, Volume 9. See You in My 19th Life, Volume 5. The Boxer, Volume 9. Seven Fates Chaco, Volume 6. Itaewon Class, Volume 4. Gently Raised Beast, Volume 9. Triple S Class Revival Hunter, Volume 2. Overgeared, Volume 6. So that's it for Eyes Press.
What about... Oh, look. Oh, that's a novel. Never mind. What about... what's his face? Tokyo Pop? Did they have anything?
We covered a lot of them on the
Barnes & Noble listing? Okay.
Yeah.
Denpa, do they have anything?
I mean, not like it's coming out.
Got him.
They were 11 still chilling there.
these are not coming out.
Under Ninja might come out. They Were 11 is not coming out.
You know what's crazy? The anime came and went. I saw that whole thing, and it blew past whatever they're publishing right now for this. So I personally don't have any incentive to go pick these up. But I did enjoy the anime for Under Ninja. It was wild.
I think that's everything.
That's it. And when these books come out, you can find them, most of them, at our sponsored website. That is InStockTrades.com, IST, as the kids like to say. Your home for collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, and manga for great discounted prices. Free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's that loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount to your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only when you visit InStockTrades.com. Shout out to our sponsor.
Someone needs to tell IST that they should take advantage of that Shaq meme of him doing this. Just like Photoshop him like with his arms straight, and then Photoshop him with like his making the S.
One of the biggest themes of these lives is us never stepping off Denpa's live streams. Okay, Denpa's neck.
You know, I feel like if they were any more like chill, then I wouldn't want to be like throttling their neck so much about this stuff. Because there are other publishers that do have a lot of delays, but they're like cool about everything and they're not crappy online to people.
Right. Yeah.
This is where I put my head down and you can't see my reactions because of my beautiful hat.
Plug that hat. Do it. Look at that.
What are you talking about?
Where can you find that hat?
What? What hat? Excuse me, Gio. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna take myself out because I don't got any hat. Look at that. Look at this.
What hat are you talking about, Gio? I don't think I know. I really don't think I know what hat you're talking about. Get yourself a Proud Hojo hat. Get yourself a Shoujo connoisseur hat. Get yourself a Read Shoujo mug.
A toxic Shoujo fan sweatshirt.
What's the
Shoujo fan hoodie?
What's the link?
James actually already has it.
Oh, James. Hell yeah, look at that.
James is on top of that.
He is our oracle.
Colleen's Manga Rex shop.fourthwall.com.
Oh.
And we're already plugging. We're already plugging, I guess.
Talk about that. Plug that.
So this will be the 3rd annual Shoujosei of the Year Awards. This year we foregoed the nominations process. I just reached out to some creators and some industry peeps of note, and they gave me some of their nominations, and we took the highest votes. We put them together, and now the winners' nominations are out. You can vote on who you would like to win in each category. We added a couple of new ones this year, and separated the Shoujo and the Josei of the Year. So it's now 2 categories for that instead of just the Shoujosei of the Year. That way we can get more recognition for Shoujo and Josei. So yeah, vote on those guys. I still don't have a day that I am planning on streaming this yet. I have just been very behind on everything, so
I really like how wide-ranging the noms were this year.
Good. That was part of the reason why we wanted to let other people nominate things and not the public, because I feel like
already voted. Nice.
Let's go, Hfield.
Here's the link. James.
Let's go.
You're on top of this. My man.
James,
let's go.
My man.
That's the form you can go and
letting
vote.
The public be responsible kind of makes the same things happen over and over, right?
Yeah. So the past 2 years, we've kind of gotten the same nominations every time, and it was a lot of people putting wrong things in. So like seinen and shonen in. Some people would troll us and throw like Chainsaw Man in there.
You're putting the shomp.
Yeah, so we were like, you know what, this year, let's just get people who care, and we'll put those in the nominations in front of them. Sorry, I just read Javier's comment. If we got 1,000 votes on something, I'm actually going to be like, okay, this doesn't win. Because I already know for a fact we barely got like a fraction of the votes for the winners that we did for the nominations the year before. And that's the other thing. We want people to vote for the winners more than we want them to nominate things. So hopefully this will incentivize people and not using bots. Javier.
Right. Speaking of, so everybody go do that, go vote, and stay tuned on socials for the stream, right?
Yeah.
I got an update for the movie talk that we were discussing earlier. On Twitter, all Cinemark-owned theaters will allow customers to bring their own bucket vessel of choice to fill up with popcorn for $5. The bucket does not exceed 400 ounces.
Oh, cowards!
Let me bring my bathtub.
Let me bring my recycling bin. I used to work at some people viewing might know this, especially longtime viewers. I worked at movie theater. I worked at Regal for 6 years, I think. Starting here in Houston and then in Austin. And in Austin particularly, at the end of the night, because they just throw away all the popcorn because it's like, whatever. We used to like take bags and just fill the popcorn and take home like a trash bag full of popcorn to like have as snacks for the next several weeks or something.
Yeah, literally.
Until it goes stale. Or it was either that or you could take a bag and like stuff it and then basically have a popcorn beanbag chair.
Yeah, and then all the bugs get in there, and then you got spiders living in your house, and they're all
That's why
crawling
you-
out of your beanbag chair when you sit.
Triple bag it, like to make sure that you have no like leakage and stuff
I
like
still
that.
would not trust that,
I
but
didn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I did sit on a popcorn beanbag chair at the theater. Like when we would bag it all up and then we're tossing it out, we'd have like piles of trash bags before taking them out to the dumpster. And so there would be like a pile of 5 or 6 bags of popcorn and we'd just lay on top of it.
like the guy in Breaking Bad.
Sometimes if you wanted to if you specifically wanted to take popcorn home that night, people would pop a fresh batch like at the very end of the night and be like, oops.
Oh my God. We used to do that at Chick-fil-A all the time whenever the cool people were on the fryers, they would make, oh, whoops, we accidentally made extra fries.
Oh.
Oops.
There's so much. I don't know how it is now for people because food at theaters is so different than when I was working there. But like there were several different foods that were uncountable. So like they would tell us like, oh, you can eat as much as you want of like these items because they can't be counted.
Yeah.
Other items, it was like you have X amount of hot dogs, you have X amount of whatever. But for some reason, the pretzel bites and the corn dog bites were never counted. So you could have literally as many as you wanted.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
Pretzel bites, dangerous.
Buns, the hot dogs were counted, but the buns weren't. And I think the reason why is because it's so easy for the bread to get messed up.
Yeah.
They never counted that. Obviously nacho cheese because it was out of the pump instead of in little cups. So and then the pizzas were counted, but if you were lucky, and by lucky I mean like if you took the frozen pizzas and like shook it up, some of the pepperonis would fall off, and you could take the fallen off bits. And so this was like when we had zero money, and I would do like the hot dog bun, and then I'd put nacho cheese on it, and then I'd sprinkle like the fallen off.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny.
Damn.
That was great. Like that was the best. And then unlimited soda, unlimited smoothies, anything that you can imbibe was free, and then popcorn. So that was fun. And I lost so much weight because all of it's like just empty calories.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my story for the night.
All right. Well, folks, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. But we'll be back next. Well, if you're only watching the manga streams, we'll be back next week. But if you watch all of Omnibros, we'll be back tomorrow with another stream. And then on Monday, we do it all over again. So stay tuned for more awesome installments on everybody's favorite manga tubing podcast on YouTube. Why not?
Literally
Heck
no
yeah.
one else is as loved and watched
Diverse,
diverse,
cultured, rich, and fulfilling. It's an experience. Right.
funny,
Absolutely.
handsome, the handsomest people on YouTube.
Everybody's beautiful, from beautiful to pretty to like smoking hot on the show. So yeah, tune in, hit the like button, comment, share. I don't know, do whatever. If you've got friends and family and they want to watch something odd, put this show on. Let them watch it. They're gonna be confused as hell as what the hell Takahashi Bike Shop is, but they're gonna find some amusement out of it, I hope. So thank you everybody for joining. It's a great start to the year. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna try and do some fun things to entertain all of you. Insufferable Omnibus Collector, where can people find you when you're not here talking with us?
Search anywhere on the internet for the Omnibus Collector, and you'll find me. 2025 is the year I'm hoping to finally get back on track with my content. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises. Do my best. Do my best. And then of course you can find me back here on Friday the 10th to talk about my top 10 horror movies. I mentioned that earlier in the show, but if you weren't there at the time, I'm going to be doing that on Friday the 10th channel along with Luis. We're both going to be talking about our favorites for the year.
Beautiful. Colleen, where can people find you when you're not here with us?
You can find me on YouTube at Colleen's Manga Rex, on Twitter and Blue Sky at Colleen's Manga Rex. You can find me on Instagram at Colleen's Manga Rex. You can find me on other places too.
MySpace, Zanga.
Yeah, all of them. I'm on MySpace now. I'm bringing it back.
All the websites.
Gio, where can the good people find you?
You can find me on my channel, Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading. I just put out a couple videos. I'd appreciate it if you watch them. Leave them on the background. You can clean the house. You can dance around and have me yapping on the background about manga. I don't know. But I'd appreciate
interpretive dances while watching your videos.
I'm talking about the Vagamon Deluxe hardcover. And all are dancing around, like going like, woo! You can find me on socials. If you want to chat with me, I'm on Blue Sky and Twitter. That's the two most used apps. Instagram too, why not? Sharing random pictures. And there's my Discord, which James generously shared multiple times during the stream. Thank you so much. So I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to everybody and all that fun stuff. That's it. That's going to be it for now. Thank you all so very much for joining. For all the live viewers, thank you to InStock Trades. Thank you to everybody watching later. Hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. And that is that. We'll be back tomorrow for another stream. Stay safe. God bless. All that fun stuff. All that jazz. Good night. Thanks for watching. I'm going to take myself out from the screen for a minute.
My heart. Just us.